And we're live.
Cool, cool. How do you get that thing off there?
I have no idea. Don't know why it's not. That needs to go bye bye. I want it to go bye bye.
The X? Nope.
Cancel. Welcome. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. We learned more. Now get it off our screen. Hopefully it goes off in a minute. I don't know. See who joins us or joins you. While I get situated again. No,
Yeah, it's gone. No, that's too far.
It's too far. What do you mean that's too far? I was just trying to make it not so low. Not so low. I'm leaning back so far, it's still hot. We're going to have to handhold it whether we like it or not. We didn't work on the tripod situation before now. Oh, we could use mine, it's bigger. Here, give me the fruit salad. Sorry, guys. Who's here? Oh, no, that's our cookie. Don't.
So we're out at the park, and we don't have
Trying to adjust.
we don't have anything adjusted. There we go. Hopefully you can see.
Who's here? Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. I promise. I just had an itch. See if
I'm messing with stuff.
Use the edge of the box as the
so
other side.
Yeah, we don't have it. We don't have the conversation on there either.
It should. If it pops up, if somebody comments, it'll pop up. Live chat. There, see?
No,
now that thing, it'll go off again.
So anyway, right now we don't have any.
It says one person, but I don't know.
Well, no, we don't have any spot for chatting. That bugs me. There we go. So yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll just
adjusting and
yeah. We spent like 2.5 minutes
but
adjusting.
That's why we started early too.
Yeah. So. Hello to whoever's there.
Did you comment? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time and see what happens. Some messages such may not be visible. All message visible. Oh, me, Carol. Hi, Carol. Hi. I was going to type back hi.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep bumping the table.
There's no typing for us.
Yeah, because we're the ones live.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you made it. When does your eagle land? Is he supposed to be home soon? I have cray hair. Why didn't you tell me I have cray hair? What is this piece sticking up? Holy guacamole. Don't you dare. He's pulling out a knife to cut it off. Stop it. And she's like, stop. Look, she says, hi.
Hi.
You remembered and you made it.
Awesome.
Friday, he comes home. Oh, I bet you're counting the minutes. I don't know how you do it. This is one of the reasons he wasn't allowed to go back in the Army when Michael was a baby, like a couple of weeks old.
I went in to re-enlist.
Up and quit his job and went and re-enlisted. Didn't even talk to me.
It was going to be a surprise.
Then came home and said, guess what? I re-enlisted. I'm like, oh, hell no, you didn't.
Yep. The only thing I didn't do was sign the paperwork.
That's gonna bug the crap out of me.
I did everything I needed to do, and I was going to go back as artillery. And so I did everything I needed to do. The only thing I didn't do was sign the actual papers. And
because he wanted us to be married first.
Because I wanted to make sure.
He was thinking. He was trying to be smart.
So anyway, I went home and told her, and she's like, and I'm like, okay. So I called the guy back and said, no. Can't happen.
Sorry, babe. I'm a dream sucker.
Whatever. I probably wouldn't have liked it anyway.
I know you wouldn't have. You would have been a jerk all the time.
I probably would have at that point.
Wouldn't have been good.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting the camera's down here, and I keep trying to look up here.
Yeah.
Michael and Jalinda are with us, but they had to make a run to the bathroom. We're in our local park right now.
Yeah, we all.
I know, right?
Yeah, we went to I guess the biggest park we've got. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's called Highland Park.
Sorry, we just had
we just ate.
And I have like pineapple stuff in my teeth.
We made a somewhat fruit salad.
It's not somewhat, it is a fruit salad.
Yeah, we had pineapples, cherries, some peaches, bananas, and we added some walnuts to it. And we got a couple walnuts sitting here on the table waiting for some
I'm
squirrels.
hoping that a squirrel comes. These squirrels out here are pretty tame. So I think tomorrow I don't have anything planned. I'm going to pull out that jewelry stuff and start making some jewelry.
I dare you.
I've got a couple of pieces I want to get done for sure. And then at the first of the month, we have some packages I need to get sent out. You'll have a package you need sent out.
Yes, I have a package I'll need to be sent out. Later on here in a little while, I'm going to talk about that because
people will be getting some surprises from me.
Surprise! Now it's not a surprise.
How do you know it's not a surprise?
I don't know.
How do you know?
I don't know. That's the
How
one.
do you
know the one thing I do know is I don't know. Yes.
It's a big old. Is that a buzzard or a hawk up over there?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm getting some more drink.
Oh, I could have got it for you.
That's all right.
So he doesn't even give me the chance. He just takes off and does it.
Well, you got your thing going on. You're.
Because my people are cool. They're here right then. Boom.
That's
just like
right.
that.
That's right.
Your people are not as cool. Oh, thank you, Carol. She said we're so good together. Didn't start out that way.
Yes, it did.
No, it started out hard. We were not. What are you doing? You Fruit Loop.
We had the first 5 years was rough.
We had a learning curve.
But I'd say like 90% of that was probably me.
No, it was I truly believe that each of us had 100% of things to learn.
Yeah, well.
And so it took each of us 100% to do it.
But
we both did it.
Yes, we did. It turned out really well too.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
We both had to do some working to make it right.
That's true. That's true.
I had expectations that I didn't explain to him or didn't make clear enough. I don't know.
And I had expectations that I didn't get away
with. Tolerate.
Michael and Jalinda are back.
I said no.
No. She did. She said no.
Yeah,
and then she rolled up the newspaper and she hit me in the nose with it. And then.
Well, and other pointy things.
Oh my goodness.
Now, how are we gonna get them in this situation?
Well, they just they'll be here.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. We're live.
We're live.
Carol's laughing. Ha!
I couldn't handle
Carol
it.
Jarbo is with us. She's our first one on tonight.
Oh.
She's the one that sent me those 2 boxes of all that jewelry making stuff.
Oh.
Dude, why didn't you tell me I had chocolate on my... Carol, you didn't tell me I had chocolate on my boobies. Hey.
I wanted to let you know that I got new person that hand sanitizer out because I was not touching the sink.
Girl,
The sink was dirtier
I'll
than
smack
the toilet.
that one right there. I'm just kidding.
The sink was dirtier than the toilet. I'm okay.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, the bathroom over there is not good. Not good.
I was scared I wasn't going to use the restroom when I walked in.
If you guys want to pull the wheelchair behind
Yeah,
us in that chair, we can
those-
try to figure out how to angle this a little bit better.
That'll work. Yeah.
I'll take the wheelchair.
Let me sit this up. Here, hold on,
can.
Carol. We're going to do some Justin.
We're gonna do some Justin.
We're going to do some Justin. Lulu, are you done with this cookie, baby girl?
Yeah, I better not eat it.
There.
So it doesn't go to waste.
I'm scared. I don't want to have to waste more of your guys' gas. for the rest of the day.
Carol's asking how you're feeling, Mr.
I shouldn't be eating greasy food, and I am. So technically, it's not my body. It's my fault because of what I put in my body. But other than that, I'm okay. I got to call tomorrow to get an appointment for my 2-week checkup.
Poor Michael. He's back there, I promise.
He's eating.
Ah, yes, he's got a cookie.
Why don't you scoot me over now? Here, wheel me over a little. I'm stuck in the seat now. I am. It's comfortable.
Ooh.
Alrighty, I'm back.
So she had all 10 of her grandkids yesterday.
10?
10.
By
All
herself?
10?
All 10 of them by herself.
What?
Oh, it's good to hear. She had all 10 of them.
Doing good, she said.
We can't deal with all 3 of ours.
I know. I'm always amazed at these people that take on all 10, 15
No.
of their grandkids all at once. I feel like
No.
a sludge because we do 3 and we're exhausted for like 2 hours.
We'll take one at a time, and they know
And
that.
they have to go home the next day. Seth is the only one that we can take for more than that, but he's so self-sustaining that it's like no big deal.
Yes,
Whereas the other two, they're just exhausted
we could keep Seth. We could keep Seth for,
indefinitely.
Yes.
Like he's
but the problem is we can't keep Spencer and Emily that long.
so we try to keep it fair, so we don't do it to Seth
So,
because we
yes.
can't do it. However,
I just don't want there to be a perception of favoritism, because that would make me feel bad if
it's a pretty robin.
Spencer or
That's it.
Emily felt that
yes, that's
I liked
right.
Seth more. So
trying
we
to get a
don't
book.
so we don't keep Seth
Yeah.
any longer. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow! So you, oh my gosh! So you have 17 total? That's great. You're not old enough for that.
How many
just
kids
saying.
do you have though?
Yeah, Carol. How many? Well, and she married a man who already had kids, right? Carol, Derek had kids when you guys met.
It's the Brady bunch.
So they're.
Just give me over so they can see you.
I know,
I
right?
feel awkward.
She gave up on perception.
Oh, well, you know,
that's what I thought.
as far as everybody else is concerned, I don't really care, honestly.
And then Derek, how many kids did Derek have? Carol had 4.
But I don't want the kids feeling like I've got favorites.
He and I both felt that way from our grandparents growing up. We knew there was a favorite.
Oh no, I
with
knew
my
there were favorites.
grandparents.
My grandma always said there wasn't, but she didn't really hide
Oh,
who her
okay,
favorite
okay.
was, and it wasn't me.
So they have 4 total.
Oh.
So I just don't want my kids feeling my kids. I just don't want my grandkids. I don't want my grandkids saying, "Oh, Papaw
Clearly,
likes you
Papaw
better."
liked you
Yeah,
more.
I don't want them feeling that
Kid
way.
is the favorite.
I'm not saying now. Hold on. I'm not saying I don't have a favorite. All I'm saying is I don't express
we
it.
try not to let that dictate how
No.
we treat them.
No, I'm talking about your kids.
Oh, my kids?
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite of my kids. No, that's the truth. I don't.
Yeah, they all get equal discipline.
I don't. Who do
Yeah,
you
they were-
think is my favorite out of
They
all my
were
kids?
equal.
None of them, because you talk to all of them the same. Now the grandkids, I know who your favorite is of the grandkids.
Well, you keep that to yourself. Everybody else knows too. So just.
That's
Anyway.
all.
Oh, who else
Well,
is here?
it is
Hi,
obvious,
whoever
but-
joined us.
Hello, number 2.
But the kids, your kids, I have no idea.
I honestly, truly don't have one above the other. I'll slap them all right in the mouth.
We'll kick them all
I think
out of the
it's
house
kinda
equally
hard,
too.
because you only see 2 of them.
Most of the time.
Most
of the
yeah.
time.
We're only-
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Laura,
And you
well,
live
Whoever it
with
was
one of
left.
yeah, Laura and Rich was here a few weeks ago.
Oh my God, we had so much fun with them.
Yeah, Jaden hangs out with Elizabeth on that thing with the
Skype?
that stuff with the phone and stuff. They talk all the time.
I think
there.
they do face. No, they don't do Facebook.
I don't know
because
what they
Jane went
do.
off of Facebook.
I don't know what they do, but they talk to each other on the
Hi,
phone.
whoever just joined us.
Hello.
Hey guys, don't forget to smash that like button so we know that you like our lives.
So I did break 2,000. Michelle
2006 Glitz. Hi.
Okay. Is Glitz somebody?
Oh, you have
I'm not
Terry.
super.
So Glitz, who are you here for? Michelle, or are you here for me?
I'm gonna say Michelle.
Well, thank you.
Congrats. Thank you. I'm very proud of him. Good boy. His legs going to town. Both. So I thought.
Oh,
Glitz is on
okay.
both.
Awesome.
Sorry,
guys. I'm having a hard time keeping track of some of my subscribers
Dude,
because
as soon as I hit 500 subscribers, I started having trouble keeping track. Except for the people that have been with me since like day 1 almost.
well, the thing is that YouTube wasn't adding my newer subscribers onto my subscriber list
I just wanted
thing.
to see what you were playing
So
with.
it's a staple.
Oh, yes, Carol does. Carol's awesome.
Well, I
that way.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
See, she treats us equal, so I bet she treats her grandkids equal too.
Yeah. Yeah.
See how did I do good, Carol? Did I do good?
I just
Yeah, once I hit 500, I had a horrible time keeping track of people on my
Well,
channel. But there's like
YouTube just
a
doesn't
steady, and
doesn't
yeah,
update
YouTube
it.
doesn't update it quick enough, and then they take people off.
Me and Michael. were
I don't
thinking about
understand that
starting
at
a
all.
video together.
You guys are gonna start a YouTube channel?
Thing
A YouTube
thing.
channel?
together.
You gonna call it Magenda?
No, we were gonna
Magenta?
Call it. We were gonna call it. We were gonna call it
So Michael's sitting in the
She
background.
said, "Yeah, sure, okay."
Mike and Belinda and Mike or something like that. And so Michael, because I don't know how long you could make the name,
I don't know.
but we were
You
gonna
can make it pretty long. There's some people with some crazy long names.
Well, then we'll probably just do the whole. But we're
like
wanting-
there's one that says "This is how we bing them." That's the name of their whole channel.
But
So,
we're wanting
if you
to do
can-
one of us two.
Oh,
in
we have
our
pork.
lives.
Oh, hey, hello everybody.
Let us know who joined.
Yep. Michael's in the background playing his
Yeah,
guitar.
wave your hand up, Michael. Michael, do a hand up. There he is.
If
Yep.
we could get our.
So that music you're listening to is Michael playing
What
live
is that thing?
and in person.
The thing that we got you for Father's Day.
The GoPro.
The Go-
Yeah,
Esque.
if we had a computer, we could just.
Yes,
But we don't have a computer to do that with.
that's true.
You can record it on your phone and just straight upload it from your phone if
You
you've got
could.
Wi-Fi.
But our phone.
Or
sucks.
you could make videos.
Starting
and then
anywhere
you
is
could
better
come
than
over,
starting nowhere.
and you can come over to our house and edit from my computer at first,
Yep.
because I've already
Get
got an
loud again,
editing
Michael.
program.
Get loud again, baby. I don't want them to
Well, then
not
don't
hear
think
us.
about that because
No.
I don't know how to edit. That'd be him. All on him.
I sprayed bug spray, so I'm all itchy.
Well,
Sorry,
he'd have
guys.
to get used to the program. I don't use most of my editing stuff. I have very little. I have a very
I still
nice
have a video
editing.
coming up that we did from the first of the stinking month that you and I need to chop up into 4 videos. That's what I decided I wanted to do.
Oh, the one that we all did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
the
the
hour-long one. Don't say what it is.
Oh,
So I want to
yes.
chop it up into 4, and I'll just release it. I don't know what else to do with it
yeah.
because.
Hint, hint. It's already on my channel. It's like an hour long.
Yeah, and right now because YouTube is stupid sometimes, I can't post anything longer than 20 minutes without them not letting me post it because they. Whoa,
Sorry.
Jesus
So-
Christ!
I'm scared it's gonna bite.
So yeah, when she edits, she doesn't have a lot of videos that she edits, but when her videos do get edited, I do it
Big Daddy does all my editing for me.
in filming.
I'm ready to try editing again though. 'Cause
Cool.
I miss editing. I like the editing part. I just got frustrated
It's
with this
fun.
program that night.
It's fun.
And at that point, I was working like 6 days a week, and I'm like, I just can't try to relearn this right now.
Have
So
you seen those pink flowers over there?
Pink flowers. I see purple flowers.
Oh, those are purple.
so
those
is there anybody
fuchsia.
What are they?
listening right now that has gotten into my giveaway?
Yeah, have you guys gotten onto Richard's channel and done the giveaway?
I just recently set up
Speaking
a
of-
2,000 subscriber giveaway.
Speaking of,
Speaking
I need
of,
to get mine recorded. And
you
up,
do, you do.
'cause that's actually going to end on August 1st on my channel. Please smash that like button, guys.
So anyway, yes.
Our videos would probably be of our cat.
So well, you could do that. So right now, hold on a second, dude. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 people that's
Ooh,
entered into my giveaway.
those are really good chances of winning.
Do you
Uh,
keep all of them? Like every time somebody does it, you write it down?
I'm keeping track of who they are right now. All right. So anyway, Sty North, he's got an awesome channel, guys.
Yeah,
Seriously, go check out Sty. He is really
So
cool.
down to earth.
He and I have been YouTube friends for several years,
3 years at least now.
and he actually sent me a really cool knife, and I still use that all the time. But he lives up north from us,
Feel the
and-
caffeine kicking in. I'm gonna
So-
start getting stupid.
so make sure you go check out Sty North. Cherryberry 48.
Hi, Cherry. Where are
she-
you at, lady?
Yeah, I'm surprised she's not here, but
This is the third one.
she
she's missed.
subscribed.
Second one.
Well, she's busy. She
No.
subscribed,
Never too busy for us, Cherry.
and she actually lives just a little bit south of us. And then
Yeah,
there's
we might have to stop and see her when we're doing our.
that is true.
transfer.
CRP, he's subscribed. He's in the giveaway. Let's see, we'll use that one. Danny Schwab. That's how you pronounce
Yep.
his name. Yeah, I was
Yep.
wanting to make sure. Sometimes I'm curious. He's
You doubt yourself sometimes.
I do.
You
I
don't
doubt
need to.
myself. He's in there, so make sure you go check his channel out. Canoe Hound Adventures. He's actually a new
I'd say that's a new
subscriber.
one.
He's a newer subscriber, and as a matter of fact, a couple nights ago, I was talking with Sty on his live, and that's where Canoe Hound found me, and he came over and subscribed, and he's
Aw,
on there.
That was nice. Thank you, Canoe Hound.
I also have one more. His name is Katie, and now that one I'm not
Not
100%
too
sure if it's a
sure
real
about
person.
that
To be
one.
totally honest, I think it's that troll. that we
if
had
you
on
guys were
here.
here last week, or
So the week before.
sorry, week before.
So just as a precaution,
They're already running together. We more than 4 of these.
I'm leaving Katie on because they did legitimately join the giveaway. But if Katie ends up winning,
There's gonna have to be some confirmation
and sending me an address to send the stuff to them, I will not be putting my return address on that box.
No crap.
Absolutely
Jack.
will not. The rest of them,
Left.
yeah, the rest of them, I will be putting my return address on there, but with that one, I will not be doing it. So if for any chance the troll does happen to see this and you are Katie, this is not how you're going to get my address, because I will not be putting
Nice
my
try,
address on that particular box.
Nice try, though.
But I will send it to you if you win.
Yeah.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Well, thank you for the like, Carol.
Yeah.
But
So
that's who here? Who's here? Who left? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here?
So if any of you guys want us to go wandering around, let us know. I'll take you around and show you some of the park
Yep,
if you
I'll let
guys
Big
are
Daddy wander
interested.
around with you.
If you
So,
want to. If not, we'll sit here
If
and
y'all
chat.
just heard me comment, I said I was getting hyper because I drank one of these. I like downed it too. I like glug glug glug.
Yeah,
it.
she chugged it.
I'm not a fan of coffee at all.
Is
But
that mine?
yeah, mine's
I
I'm a
actually love the smell of coffee, but I can't
Yeah.
stand the taste of
I
it.
love this. Oh,
Hi,
baby, I think
secret
that's a
stuff.
good
Secret, hey, how you doing, man? How you
Ah,
doing?
okay.
Shepherd, and
On a client site, are you like a computer analyst? That's cool. Oh, look at that beautiful. That's a white shepherd, I bet.
No,
It's
if
nice
it's, American, if it's white, it's considered an American Shepherd.
Hold on, we're gonna see if we can turn
Those are
around.
amazing and beautiful dogs.
I like
I can't
their
zoom.
leashes. I like how it's orange.
they
and
He's
see
a
it?
computer
green.
programmer.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, Carol, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of brave people out there that know how to
I
type.
don't want to bother him.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that is an American Shepherd.
We call
But-
them keyboard commandos.
Yeah, I like to call them keyboard commandos.
Those are the dogs I want.
He went on to a couple of my regular videos and made some nasty comments,
We had a
and
couple of mine and made a nasty comment.
and I reported him and deleted him. And honestly, I don't really think he's going to give me much any more trouble anymore, to be totally honest.
You're fine.
But
Calm down.
and it doesn't really greatly offend me or affect me when stuff like that happens, because like I've always said, the only time I feel bad or somebody makes me feel bad or can make me feel bad is if I
Yes,
care
exactly,
about what
secret
they
stuff.
say, and I don't necessarily care what most people say, so it doesn't hurt my feelings.
People are sure, but oh yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So secret stuff. How long did it take you to become a computer programmer? Hi, fourth person. I don't know who you are because you didn't say hi yet. I am so fed up with my computer right now. I'm just ready to throw it out a window. I can't get it to acknowledge that that was a big bug.
She has a external hard drive that her computer will no longer
It doesn't recognize
acknowledge
that I plug
it,
in.
but my computer will.
So it's not the hard
accept
drive.
it,
Ooh,
so-
we have 5 people.
Woo-woo.
Hi. Hi,
Hey, how you doing?
Pam. Another one of mine.
Yep. Hey, nothing wrong with
Hey, we're
that.
like half and half though at this point.
Yeah.
We're kind of like even Stevens.
I'm
That's
happy
cool.
with everybody that shows up.
Oh, and a 6th person.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
You taught yourself with no schooling. That's cool.
Secret Stuff's a programmer.
A computer
Wow.
programmer. The wife of the man that owns the dojo, where Richard trains, is also a computer. She's a program writer, not a computer programmer, but she writes the programs. And I guess she uses an older style, and it took her a long time to find a job here recently. But she was very happy to finally find a job. We're doing good, Pam. We are out in the park. Richard actually got me outside.
I
in
got her
nature.
outside. It's amazing, isn't
Whose
it?
idea was this?
It was your idea. It was.
I'm trying to expand.
I wanted to not just stay in the house. We're on her phone. When we're at the house, we're on my computer.
Is this laggy or anything, guys, by the way? Because, I mean, it doesn't seem to be by us.
Sorry, I can't hear that.
She's
No,
having
it's the
bugs.
bug.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh, I got a question.
She keeps getting a bug attack.
So yeah, I wanted to
Sorry.
get
Give me
outside,
that cup because it keeps blowing over in it.
and I can't get her like literally in the woods.
Oh, good.
Great.
Yay, thank you, secret stuff.
I can't get her in the woods
Thank you, Pam.
or near a tree, but
We're near
I'm
a tree.
under
What are you
trees.
talking
What do
about?
you
but she is outside, and that is a
I
step.
went fishing with you the other night. I can't
She
fish
did.
because I don't have a fishing license.
Um,
But I wouldn't even touch the pole or his gear
Yeah, because
our DNR guy is like
he's a
anal jerk
he's a
sometimes.
pain in the hind.
He's very
hiney.
power trippy.
Well,
And so
he likes to let everybody know that he's above everybody else around here because he's federal. So
okay, really secret stuff. Really.
oh, don't tell her that. Good
You're
Lord,
not helping me.
she'll be running for the van.
Where's my umbrella? If I get an umbrella, I'll be good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What? I missed this whole thing.
I
Ticks
know.
fall from the
He
tree.
said ticks fall from the trees.
I'm covered. I have coconut. I have not had.
They don't care.
You're
No,
with
they don't like
Michael,
coconut.
but today in
Coconut?
Pennsylvania,
They don't like coconut.
it is like perfect weather here right
It's
now.
like perfect riding weather.
Oh my
It is
God.
like there's a mild breeze. I think it's like
I'm so
76
over it.
degrees. Bam, you're funny. I think it's like
so over it.
76 degrees or so. It is.
It's really weird because we
Perfect.
just had a heat wave, and then the past 2 days have felt wonderful.
When we were at the pictures where we were at the water, that's actually our reservoir, our local reservoir.
There, keep the ticks from getting her.
Okay, very funny.
It was funny. So, well, when I go out,
Well, hold
And-
on. We were talking. Pam and I were talking.
I'm
about,
sorry.
Oh, there's something biting the back of my ankle. Michael. Michael says it's probably a tick.
it was a vampire snake. Oh,
So
oh, it's fine. It didn't hurt.
I know it didn't, but I still have to rub it off.
Okay.
Anyway, we were at our local reservoir, and it was perfect that night too. It was like this. It actually got almost chilly. If we'd have been out there a whole lot longer. What part of Tennessee, if you don't mind saying?
Tennessee,
Yes.
She's in love with Tennessee. Yeah.
She loves Gatlinburg. But
Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, all that.
we had like 4 days ago, we had not even 4 days ago,
Sevierville.
3 days ago, our heat index was like 107.
Yeah.
So this is like perfect for us. We're like
Yeah.
in hog heaven right now.
So when I go out in the woods, especially when I go out to spend the night or whatever, even if it's sunny out and it's really nice, I take an umbrella because umbrellas are fantastic for sun shields as well. And I don't like being woke
Nobody
up.
else has ever thought of that.
I know. I don't like being
I
woke
might
up
not have hit
early in
you
the
hard, but
morning.
there's actually a little thickness right
Actually-
there.
Jen did because she's been doing it because she's pregnant.
Jen is not the first one to think of that.
No, but Jen's been doing it.
That's funny.
You know what really gave me?
Gatlinburg is like 4 hours from you. Okay.
I'm gonna come stay with you.
Florida is 8 hours.
Well, you're just right there, aren't you?
You're like smack in the
Yeah,
middle of
he's
the
right
perfect
there.
spot.
I'm gonna come stay.
You're
with
in
you.
the sweet spot.
I love-
Where's DE? Is that Delaware?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know my
It
states.
was brutal.
It was brutal everywhere. The whole nation was in a heat advisory. Did you see that on the weather?
90%.
Yeah.
AKA the whole nation.
Yeah.
That means everywhere but Montana.
Pam.
He's laughing at you.
I need to go on a vacation to Gatlinburg
Hey.
soon. I miss my Tennessee.
Yes, dear.
Geography was not my thing. Okay, there. And the other one, Pam, do you know the other saying? The first button is yes, dear. What's the other button?
My fault.
She was supposed to guess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said Pam. I
You
didn't
pushed
say,
it, but
I
you
was
pushed
showing
it.
her where the
My
buttons
fault.
were.
Yes, dear. You pushed it.
Such a dork. And we missed comments because we were being stupid.
We missed comments.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Tiny town is like 1,200 people. Wow.
Oh goodness.
Okay, I couldn't do that. Too small.
Well,
Too small. Too small.
yeah, everything closes early here as well.
Especially Sundays. Sundays is when
Oh,
everything closes.
yeah,
like,
this
super
is-
early, but we do have like.
This is the Super Bible
But we
Belt.
have like 70,000 people in Howard County.
Where your kids used to live is Bible Belt. Did you hear? No, they weren't
They
there.
weren't there. Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh yeah,
They don't
I
even
can't
they're not
think
allowed
of
to
her
sell like whiskey,
yeah.
hard liquor, and like Myers.
Yeah.
It's not
She.
legal.
Dry?
We walked past the.
Just on
alcohol.
Sundays or?
Considered
No,
a dry
Oh,
state.
it's a dry. It's dry then. Yeah.
You can
She
only
walked
get
Hey,
past
guys.
the alcohol section.
Should I
and
get
she's
tweezers
seen
and pluck
alcohol
his
and was like,
eyebrows live?
Whoa.
One grocery store. Hey, you got pizza joints, so it's okay. And a Mexican place, we're good.
Chinese?
An hour drive for Walmart. Okay, maybe not so good.
Our drive from Walmart.
Our Walmart is.
Jalinda,
two-
how you doing since surgery? Pam is asking.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm just having a few like little bumps in
She
the
keeps
road.
pushing herself too hard, and then she pays for it the next day because she's not as recovered as she
And
wants
she's
to be.
eating stuff she's not supposed
and
to.
she's eating stuff she's not supposed to. Busted. Look at that cheesy grin.
But I'm doing good.
Oh, she does. She goes, hey, come here, and she grabbed tweezers and she just start yanking them out.
I've got some in my purse.
I actually at one point really thought about going in with a razor and just shaving them all off, but then I think I would probably look like
I know somebody who's
You
done
look like a
that.
cancer patient is what you would look like, and that's not okay.
Not with my
Don't
gut.
push, girl. Yeah. She said, don't push it, girl. But
I'm
glad you're
doing
doing
okay
better.
though. My boo-boos are feeling a little weird.
She always tells him.
I didn't think that's what she was going to say, though. My
They just
bad
look a little
mind.
weird,
My bad
and
brain.
I keep
I have a
wanting
bad
to,
brain.
I don't want to touch them, but at the same time, they look so gross that I just want to pick
They're
at them and make
fine.
them go away.
They're fine.
Whatever.
She's doing good, though. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better after surgery.
I am in town on 5 acres. Over 100 hummingbirds. Oh, that's so cool. 8 groundhogs.
Oh, yeah.
4 raccoons. And
A
now,
few deer walk down the road.
now a few deer.
That's
I love
great.
raccoons. They're so cute.
I just actually saw some deer. We have a lot of deer.
Across the road from our
Oh my
our little
God, you
area.
gotta be
Yeah,
careful,
we live
right?
Very careful.
we live in the county. We don't live in town. We live out in the county
rural
area,
part.
so the rural, yeah. And
That's
there's a lot of
rural.
wildlife out here, or where we live. Not out here necessarily,
Ooh,
but
Michael just kicked me in the booty. And again.
I was out doing dumping my fish trap out just to see what I could catch one night, and I stumbled upon a deer that was sleeping by the creek, and I startled it and it took off. Unfortunately, I didn't. I had the camera facing me and not facing outward, so I didn't get it.
We're doing the wave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yay.
You didn't do it.
Got it going. Yeah.
Your turn.
Hey guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Please, please, please. It helps. It helps us.
So yeah, I was talking earlier that I got to 2,000 subscribers, so I'm happy about that.
2006. You
Yep.
didn't write down who's been because you got new people that are on here.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. So
good job, Michael.
I do an Aikido class, and I do a class that I
Pam.
call EGADS,
Thank you,
which
secret stuff.
is
I love that
eclectic
name. Secret stuff.
secret stuff.
It's
Eclectic
secret stuff.
grappling.
So I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and it's called EGADS.
EGADS.
Eclectic
Ground.
Aikijitsu.
Aikijitsu.
Defense
Systems. EGADS. She
I
came
literally
up
woke
with
up
that.
from a dead sleep with that.
So anyway, it's I can't call it an MMA class because insurance at the dojo won't deal with that.
Yeah, they'll drop him. Clonk.
Plus,
Thanks for the likes, guys. Keep it up.
it's not MMA because people assume that you're talking about cage fighting and all that stuff when you talk MMA, and that's not what this is. But anyway, Michael.
Come on, kid.
I always call you guys. Anyway, Michael. Cool. Thank you much.
I'm sorry, what?
Michael joined the EGADS class, and
That's funny.
I'm wearing him out.
Oh,
I'm wearing him
thank you,
out.
Pam.
I was thinking about
But he's
joining
doing
the
it.
class, but I don't think I am.
And
now.
Jalinda's talking about joining the
I don't
Aikido.
know.
So
She's gonna do it.
she's
No,
talking about
I-
joining the Aikido class. And
Mhm.
yesterday,
We had to cancel class.
We
for the
were,
first time in how long?
oh, he's not hiding.
Michael,
Yeah, honey,
we can't.
everybody's move me.
He's not really hiding. It's just
This
there's
is
just
an awkward place to
kind
film,
of
and
yeah.
we
There's
can't
not
fit
a lot of
everybody.
room.
I'm taking
If he would
moves-
shift Jalinda over a little bit, he could probably get in. But so now he's going to do it.
Stand up, Lucy.
But Jalinda's
Move
talking
around.
about joining my Aikido class, and yesterday I showed her one of the techniques, and now she's talking about not
There
joining.
you are.
But she's going to do it anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, you are. You'll have fun.
I didn't like
Careful on that
thing.
chair, dude.
She thought maybe she'd join the other class. I told her the other class is
Don't
going to
know,
be a
so
lot
you still
rougher.
can't see him.
It's going to be a lot rougher.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, he's still not there.
There you go.
There you see his head. There's a little bit of him there.
See, if we had a way to mount my camera,
There you
we
go.
could have it up. Just sit on Michael's shoulders.
Jalinda sit on
Good.
Michael's shoulders. Yeah, that'll
I'd
work.
kill him.
So, who's all here? We got 6 people.
We got Carol,
Okay.
Pam, Secret Stuff,
Yeah.
Hold on. Who else said hi? Somebody else said hi. Oh, shucks, you guys. I'm sorry. Secret Stuff was a computer programmer,
Yes.
right? Glitz was
Okay.
here.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the other two.
Okay.
Who's here?
Who's here?
Who's knocking on our door? Hey,
Somebody's
that
knocking.
wasn't creepy at all, was it? Sorry, guys. Caffeine is really starting to kick in.
She's
Can you
starting to
tell?
get all jittery.
I'm like, I can't keep still. I keep bopping him. See, it's funny.
She's constantly hitting me.
It's funny because when I get hyper or jittery, I'm constantly like beating up on him. And look, he laughs.
It's okay. It doesn't
Can you
bother
see that he laughed? He was laughing.
me. It doesn't bother me.
So,
I seen you
I'm
did your
hitting
hair
his
today,
hand.
Michelle.
I did. What do you think of it? This is pretty, isn't it?
you mean colored it?
Yeah,
Yep, I colored it. Thank you.
it looks good.
Shyla cut it Friday. She just trimmed it all up so that it's not all scraggly and different
How's she
lengths. She's doing good. She's studying to take her state boards for nursing. Blue jay. There's a blue jay over there.
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see it.
I was looking on the squirrel.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Oh,
I carry a
shit,
pack with
oh,
camera equipment,
oh my
take
God,
photos of
look at
animals as a
that.
hobby.
Oh my
Helps
God,
to
it's so
unwind.
cute.
Just
Did
wish
you
it was
see
not. I know, right? That is an expensive hobby.
It was shaking its tail.
I didn't see it.
Well, that means stay away from me.
Yeah, that's a warning. That's a. I don't like you.
I
Go
think
away.
it was pooping.
They usually just lift their tail for that.
Oh.
If he was shaking it, that means he's telling something to stay away from him.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think next
so
week,
we can do it
guys,
again.
we'll go somewhere.
So, hey, well,
Next week, guys. Sorry, honey, I paused and then gave you perfect time, and then I cut back in. Sorry, you had like something in your eye. Does that not? Do you not feel that?
no, I don't.
Okay, I'll leave it alone. Your hubby used to be into photography,
When I was in my
and then I lost what I was saying. I'll
early
finish that one.
20s, early mid 20s, I was really into photography, and as a matter of fact, the job I wanted to work for National Geographic, and I wanted to photograph animals and
That's
do
what
that
I
sort of
said.
thing. I never did accomplish that, but in some ways, I feel like I've done it now because I do a lot of filming of animals and stuff like that now. So
I need a
Nature
camera
things.
because I want to take pictures of everything.
He does nature-y things.
yeah,
So I
take
started
really
to say,
good
guys,
pictures when
that
I have
next
the
week I
camera.
think I'm just gonna we'll go somewhere. I'm gonna let him take the phone and just wander.
like Woody Woods.
Mhm.
Okay, so here.
So
Okay,
next week it'll be just hubby going live.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah. I actually have a picture of an alligator that we took. I took at Gatorland one year, I think in 2013. And I keep saying I'm going to send it in because every time I show it to people, they're like, who took that? That looks like something you'd see at National Geographic. And I'm like,
yeah.
I took it.
I was younger and still felt like, everything was fair, and I could do anything that I set my mind to, and stuff like
This is
stuff
why
like
Michelle doesn't drink caffeine.
stuff like 1 in a million didn't affect me back then.
Okay, that creeped me out because I didn't see that earlier.
What, the guy?
There's a soldier in there.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God!
I said-
I'm noticing a new thing every time.
Carol said actually they hire him. He stands in there for 8 hours a day, and then they switch him out with another person.
Stop.
Oh, that would be cool.
The night
Carol
shift,
says
you
it'd be
know,
cool to
sit
roam
down.
with you.
Yeah.
I think so too. I don't roam. When you put trail or hike into a sentence, Michelle does like,
Ooh,
I'm
I
done.
like
Goodbye.
hiking.
We'll see. We'll see what we can do. We can go out to the local reservoir, or we can go to some private land. It's a little rougher walk.
Have fun.
And
Bye.
yeah,
Enjoy your hike.
yeah, we can find somewhere to go. Absolutely. It just depends.
Might just come back here and let you go hike.
Or
over
I could go.
there.
Yeah, we could go back
I mean,
here.
'cause
There's
over
a
here
good trail.
I can sit at
There's a
couple
good
of
trail
tables
here.
and just I can journal and just relax
So-
while you go off and do your thing. Oops, sorry, I just like totally stabbed you.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Jalinda's cussing. I think hubby's getting ready to cough up a lung.
Yep, there you go.
Go to a campground. No, see their camp equals not Michelle.
Glamping.
My idea of camping says Holiday Inn on the front door and there's a Walmart across the street and Disney is next door. Just saying. Secret Stuff was cute. He said started a campground and started
Yeah.
going slow.
I want to go back to Gatlinburg.
The video from yesterday, what day was that? Or a couple of days ago when I posted that little snippet? Yes, that's where we were.
The fishing one?
Yeah.
Yes, we were sitting there. They've got a lot of really good woodlands back there.
We could go to where the park is over there, and I could go to one of those tables when
Yes.
you go.
Yes.
Hike that trail.
I could. There's
Jalinda wants to go swing.
if you watched if anybody's watched any of my videos, there's a good chance that you've seen the reservoir because I'm over there a lot.
Who said that? See, I don't know, because even a blow up mattress, I don't know if you've seen me, dude. Me and blow up things, not a good combo.
She's trying to say
I'm
she's
saying I'm fat.
yeah.
He gets mad at me when I say things like that.
I'm fat. I just got smacked.
Yeah, Michael just slapped Jalinda because she said she was fat.
Hey, I'm huge myself, but you know what? I use it to my advantage.
Bruh. I'm a
You're struggling nothing like mine, so shut it.
Anyway, oh well, no, mine's worse than
Ah,
yours. So anyway,
You can still roll.
so we've decided next week. Next week I'm going into the woods.
I'm trying to plan these videos so they're different every week, or these lives so that they're
You guys
different
going with
every week.
out in the woods at the reservoir probably, or here up on the
I'm
trail?
glad you think
I'll stay
so.
with Michelle and you guys can go.
Okay.
You and I can Disney.
I can go. Oh,
You can what?
I was gonna go on the swing. I could do. We
No,
can.
we're
do
gonna
both.
be over at the reservoir. We're not. Gonna
I
be
agree.
Oh.
She's
Yeah,
always
we can do that.
constantly saying mean stuff about herself. I don't like it.
Mwah, thank you for saying so. I don't delude myself. I'm honest with what I see.
I say I'm fat for tomorrow.
So do you guys want to come here and us go on the trail, or do you want to go to the reservoir?
We can come here and we can go.
She wants to come here so she can go on the swing. So next week he'll be out in one of the woods. We're not sure which. I have a pickup truck.
Okay.
There you go. See, now you're talking. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Is there a generator with Wi-Fi towers somewhere nearby?
Oh my god. What is he making?
Oh, Carol, you guys stop it. You're making me blush.
So I was
I love you guys. You're so good to me. Thank you. 2 generators, dude. Okay, so he can go camping with us. Secret
Okay.
stuff is allowed.
well,
You're
okay.
permitted. Jalinda's laughing at it.
No, I was laughing at me.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I asked Michael. Why didn't he do something like that?
when I go out, I go out with some tarp,
He's cooking
couple
something.
2 liters of bottle of water,
He was cooking one before she
and just whatever other junk and crap that I throw into a ruck, and I'm just gone.
Maybe he works a different schedule. Where's
You
your
might
gum,
get
baby?
It's
You
a,
might get off before.
Oh, birdie. I
I
see a
heard
birdie.
that, Richard.
Richard making noises. Old people noises. You know when they
let
get
out a
up?
little air bubble.
You have all the toys, right? See, he doesn't. He wants to go out and sleep in the dirt. I don't do dirt.
Ew.
Neither Jalinda.
I like my bed.
Oh, sorry guys. I gotta
or
get
a
my.
bed at a hotel. Even when I went to camp, I had a bed.
We're
It was
sitting
a
on a
bunk bed.
wooden bench. It's not comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
This will. I
this
know that
seat
thing's
is,
comfortable, right?
I'm not getting out.
She's
of
in
it.
my wheelchair. I gotta. We use that for some of our shopping that we do because I can't walk real far. I have a treadmill, and my hubby calls it my clothing rack. Right? That would be me. Totally would be me. Sorry, I touched the camera again. I should know better by now. It's starting to get dark. We're gonna have to wrap this up pretty soon. Can you guys see us?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep.
She's so brave.
yeah, I have a
Oh my
couple.
God. Who? You.
I just want to make sure they can still see us because I can't really see us.
I have a couple hammocks, but I actually
Okay,
prefer to
thank you.
just
Thank you guys.
sleep on the ground. To be totally
That's
honest,
what I just told him. I said he wants me to go out and sleep in the dirt. No.
Oh, it almost went in my ear.
Oh, good Lord.
I have a couple hammocks. As a matter of fact,
I heard
she
it.
bought me one of them as a gift.
It's a birthday gift, I think,
And
or maybe Father's Day. I don't
One of
know.
my neighbors was going through a bunch of stuff a couple years back, and he gave me one. So I have 2 hammocks.
Which neighbor? I don't remember.
I don't like the outfit.
The guy that
Q's dad? No.
no, it was on the back.
Oh, when we still lived on the back
When we
street.
lived on the
The
back.
guy
I
across
was
the
about
street.
to flip my crap,
The
dude.
crazy dude.
I think so. I think it was him.
Oh, he wasn't very
Anyway,
nice.
I ended up
He
getting
was weird.
somebody gave me a hammock,
I wanna see
and then
Michael
she
if
got
he's
me
cool
one.
again.
So I do have 2 hammocks.
Oh,
I
it's
I prefer
nighttime.
to sleep.
So my dog can come with me.
I just prefer to sleep on the ground. I
What
don't
kind of
know.
dog you got?
Richard, you should take V with you.
She causes too much trouble. That
No,
All that long.
she's a not easy to handle dog outside.
she gets.
I'm gonna train
She gets
my dog
nuts.
out.
V is nice outside for a
I'm
short
gonna
period of
train our
time,
dog to
and then
stay
she
on
gets
foot,
crazy,
make it easy.
and she
Make
thinks
it
she's
safe.
like a wild wolf.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
And- It would be too much to deal with her to take her out in the woods.
If we were doing like a 15-minute live, it'd be one thing, but he likes to do like an hour-long live. So
I mean, if we were just out walking, I'd take her out in the woods all the time. She loves it. She's
German
a hound dog.
Shepherd. 10 Pomeranians. You have 10 Poms.
I'll take one.
Uh-uh.
I'm trying to figure out how to feed 11 dogs, especially a shepherd. Shepherds are gorgeous. I like Poms when you're in the house watching TV because they sit on your lap and they're like really cute little lap dogs.
I want a pug or a Pomeranian pug mix. They're so cute.
I do want a Pomsky.
Okay. Let's see.
You know what a Pomsky is? Yeah.
I want a German Shepherd.
Aw, well
What
that's
does it
good.
say?
You
I
said
think
they're all,
I think I'll stick to my
That's what I
Beagle
thought.
Basset Hound.
Well,
I think I'll be okay
Yeah.
with that.
I'll still technically count me.
chocolate lab.
My dad had a chocolate lab.
We had a
Shih
black
Tzu
lab.
Bichon. Ooh, Pam, you need to post a picture of him. Sorry.
We had a
What is it?
black
Sorry.
lab, a pom pug.
Him,
we
her.
had
Him, her.
2 Dachshunds.
The puppy, the baby.
Wiener dogs.
I bet
are
that's
fun.
gorgeous. Wiener dogs are snippy, and so are schnauzers. I don't care for
We have a
schnauzers either.
dog with ours.
Thank you. That'd be great.
Ah,
German Shepherd goes hiking. Yeah.
Michael really wants a German Shepherd, and I really want a pug. So we're gonna stop. We're gonna get the German Shepherd, and we're gonna train it for my anxiety and stuff, so we can take it out with us and stuff.
And then
if
you
we
could
wanted
breed it
to.
and you could have a smug.
I don't know if they can breed.
That would be a weird looking dog.
I want to see that breed. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. A
Yeah, but would
schmug.
they actually, you know what? I'm
So
gonna say
Violet
that
is
That's
half
not-
Basset Hound and half Beagle.
Okay.
Her mom was a Basset Hound. Her dad was a Beagle, but on her dad's side, the Beagle side, one of his parents was a Chihuahua, and she
Chihuahua.
she
That's
acts
Michael's
like it.
favorite.
Better to get a lab. Get lab a shepherd.
German. Get lab a German.
Better.
Okay.
Oops. See, you made me take too long. Takes a lot. Yes. Violet is a turd, Pam.
She is not.
She's a turd.
She is not. Stop that.
She's a turd.
Stop it.
I'm telling you what, I have never come so close in my life to locking a dog outside as I have this one.
I don't think so. I'll be getting my tent, my tarp out there, and her and I'll sleep out there.
That shows you where I stand. At night, she has to sleep with him. She doesn't care about me.
She tries to push her away.
Fighting for bed space with a dog? No.
She absolutely, positively forces herself in between us. Just
And stretches like
and
with
she'll
her paws
push and nudge and
straight
push until she gets her to move.
out. And if I try to move her, what does she do?
She goes "Rrrr,"
And then she snips.
at her.
Yes,
Smack a bit.
I did.
She's just jealous.
She's a
She's
she's a
dog.
turd.
She don't call her that. She is not
Richard.
a dog.
Dumb.
Stop it. You guys know how I feel about that. That's why they do it, because seriously, I don't like them
I
calling
forgot
her a
you didn't
dog.
like that. I'm sorry.
I don't like them calling her a dog. Get upset.
Sorry.
She's a dog.
She's not a dog.
Dude, if I took her into a doctor's office, they'd say I can't treat her. She's a dog.
I forgot you didn't like that.
Welcome to life at the Billy House. How do we torture Richard? Thumbs.
Yeah. No, I admit Violet
No,
is a
Pam,
turd.
You're fine, Pam.
Violet is a turd. I ain't gonna deny
Brat.
that. She is. She is a brat.
I
But
want to get a Chihuahua just
Oh,
so I
no.
can have my own little yippy brat.
I can't stand Chihuahuas. I don't like Chihuahuas at all. I seriously, that's out of. I'm not really a dog person, and I never was. I was always a cat person up until.
But now he's a beagle guy.
Oh, I love beagles, but I've never liked Chihuahuas.
I've converted you in so many ways.
They're yapping rats. That's all they are. Yapping rats.
I think
Disney,
it's funny that
dogs,
V was supposed to be
not so
Jaden's
much
dog,
sugar and
but it's
everything, not
even-
so much salt
he
on
didn't even talk
everything.
to her.
Yeah, Violet was originally supposed to be
Jaden's
Jaden's,
dog, yeah. It's crazy.
but that quickly changed.
It's crazy.
I don't even know how that happened.
You were home all the time and Jaden wasn't, and so she curled up with you all the time and she just attached to you.
We became buddies.
And then when you started being the one to take her out and let her out all the time, then it really sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake of my life was saying, let's get Jaden a dog. Hi! So glad you could join us.
Pennsylvania.
Oh,
If I do this, you can see my knee bending in.
cool. Random much?
So yeah, we haven't been talking about it a lot, and I don't know how much she wants to talk about it. But since it's my channel,
Let it out there. It's your channel.
Michelle and I are very soon, hopefully, packing up and leaving Indiana. We're taking off and we're moving to Florida. It's gonna
How are
happen.
we supposed to see you guys then?
You got a car?
A shitty one.
We'll have to FaceTime each other.
So yeah, it's something that's definitely happening, and hopefully happening soon. We're actually looking for apartments because we
Oh,
don't
thank you, Secret Stuff. That was nice.
we don't want to get a house. We don't want to get into a trailer necessarily. We would love to have an RV, but we're too poor to be getting an RV,
Thank you,
so
Pam.
that's not going to happen.
No. Unless somebody gives us one. You want to gift us an RV? Anybody know anybody?
Yeah. But
Hey,
we
anybody need a spot? We'll take a sponsorship. Somebody wants to sponsor an RV for us.
all of our kids are adults.
Jaden's looking. He's trying to
Michael's-
kick us out.
Michael's already left,
Bye.
and Jaden is seriously
Oh, he's
trying to boot
pushing
us out
the
every
door so
month.
fast.
We've
It's
already
hilarious.
told him when we leave, we're giving him the place. It's
Well,
his.
technically, he's taking care of some.
He's taking care of a few of the
a
bills,
few of the bills, and that's how he's paying for it.
and for taking care of the bills when we leave,
It's
it's
going
his
to him.
place. So he's enthusiastic. He's enthusiastic about us leaving.
Well, yeah, they can be. Get a cargo trailer. It will last forever.
Well, the thing is
we're not
we want
mechanically inclined, and I don't want to have to work on it.
well we want to
rebuilt.
get a small class C because I don't want an attachment. Because I don't want.
Yeah, Pam, I've been doing my research. I actually found us a decent apartment.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Until we looked at the crime rate in the area, and I'm like,
Yeah, it was decent until we realized it was right smack dab in the center
like
of.
you know
of-
how they do those crime charts and they're color coded. Like one color, the dark color is the bad, and then it gets lighter and lighter, lighter.
That was in the
It was
center of the
literally
darkness.
smack dab in the middle of the darkness. I was like,
Yes.
seriously?
Yeah, we would do traveling
Moving,
videos,
like
whatever.
moving and traveling. Yeah, whatever. Oh,
Our ultimate goal, what we really want to do ultimately, if we didn't have financial problems or constrictions, what we want to do is get an RV and then just travel. Not really have a steadfast position that we lived in.
instant karma.
Well, the fuel costs wouldn't be any more than what we would be paying in rent or anything like that. Plus, if we got low on cash, we'd just stay where we were at for a while. Yeah, but I don't think that the finances, as far as staying in living in an RV versus living somewhere else, the money wouldn't really
think it
be an
makes
issue as far as gas. I don't think. And like I said, if we were running low on money,
We would live and learn.
we
That's
would
for sure.
we would definitely find spots to just crash.
And I have been watching a ton of videos on people who RV life it. And okay, so
She's been doing a lot of research.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
That's one of her big
Okay.
problems. Is
So,
What?
I've been watching a
big problem
ton,
with it.
like
breaking down.
transmissions and breakdowns. In the videos that I've been watching, they talk a lot about boondocking. And for those on here who may not know what that is, and we're up to 10 people. Hi,
Yay!
oh hi, Cherry.
Hey,
Hi.
we were just
saying,
we were
where's
just
Cherry?
wondering where you were at.
So anyway, boy, I hope we're not being too loud for those people over there. I kind of feel bad. They're trying to have a romantic dinner, and here we're over here like blah 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 for an hour. So anyway, Jalinda's tripping out how cute they are. They are adorable. Okay,
He came out
I know
early
he
and
came
got
out early
everything.
and cooked for them and everything. It was so cute.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming by.
coming.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Hang
so,
out as long as you
trying
can.
to
She's
stay on
talking.
track.
All right.
I can't. I'm having a hard time focus because we're outside and there's like stuff moving and it catches my eye.
Oh, look,
so-
a squirrel.
And exactly, and it's not
Where?
even. It's
No,
a bird.
Oh.
It's me being ADD.
ADD.
Okay, stop it. So, hi, Amy. So, anyway, in
Oh my big.
the trailer court that we live in, our very first trailer that we had was a 1974 trailer. It had a ton of issues, and every winter, no matter what we did, no matter how much heat tape we used, no matter how much we heated the trailer, the pipes would freeze. We know how to live on very limited water. We have done it for like months on end sometimes. So boondocking for us would not be horrible. Like for him, and especially if it's just him and I'm okay with that. Because if you're in a motorhome and you have a composting toilet, which is what we want to put in,
Yeah.
then we wouldn't have to worry about that for water. And then as far as doing dishes and stuff like that, again, I know how to do dishes in like less than an inch of water, like completely. Cherry Berry says, "Hey, Jalinda, looking good." Michael's back here too, Cherry. You just can't see him because he's behind me.
Yeah. I personally have always said,
Woohoo! Up to 12 people. Hi, guys.
if I didn't have my wonderful wife and any responsibilities, I would
Cherry says,
I
"Hey,
would
little man."
be a hobo. I would be a professional homeless person,
Yeah, that's his.
and
He would be very content.
I would be
to
very
that way.
content living that way.
And then
So
as far as living without electricity, when you're like boondocking, again,
wouldn't bother me.
there's solar lights and there's other ways to do
You know
that
what
kind
you
of
guys
stuff.
could do is get solar panels on top of your guys'
Right,
roof.
exactly.
And then
And
you guys would
that's-
have.
You know
Yes,
what? You know
yes,
what we
Mommy.
could do? We could attempt to take over the world.
Ooh. Egad, so not
now
the
I see
earth
why you said you need to
because
pluck his eyebrows.
see, it's wild man time. Seriously,
Sorry, he was looking at me. I was looking at his eyebrows.
Oh no,
no, he wants.
No,
he would love to do
I would
that.
I
Cherry.
would
be
do it.
completely
I would
by
do it
choice.
by choice.
Like, I married a crazy man.
About
No
well,
lie.
when I was working, I worked all the time,
Did I lie?
and
Nope.
one of my vacations, I was literally going to pack a bag.
Oh, it's
I was going to get on a bus. I didn't care where. I was just going to go to the first bus station, just give them
Oh, so
whatever
you were
money, say
backpacking?
this, I want to go wherever this will take me, go live for a week, and just,
That's called backpacking now.
well, yeah, whatever it's called. But see, there we go. I'll go live in your woods.
Yeah.
I live in your
We'd
woods.
never find him again, Cherry. He'd be gone forever.
So yeah, it wouldn't be something.
There's just a
Oh, I love the gray ones like that. They're so pretty.
That I won't do.
What'd she say?
No, secret stuff said do some videos begging on the corner.
No.
That I don't have to
Have you
do.
ever seen his rant on people that do that?
Yeah.
Why move? Because Indiana gets stinking some white stuff every winter.
Well, we're getting older. Her and I are getting older, and although we do have one kid left at the house, we're still got empty nest. So we just and
That's
we
funny,
both
Cherry.
we both used to live in Florida.
Did you see that? She said in her woods it'd be easy to find you because there's no way out.
Oh well, we both used to live in Florida. I lived in St. Pete. She lived in Fort Lauderdale,
Fort Lauderdale for those of you that don't
and
know.
we both just want to get back there.
Yeah, they do in Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale too.
Yeah, they here
What's
too.
wrong with the trailer? Our trailer? Nothing right now.
Nothing really.
The furnace needs work on it, but generally there's nothing wrong with our trailer right now. It needs some cosmetic work
So
done
if you
to
guys
it.
liked Florida so much, why in the hell did you come back?
Okay, good question. Did you guys hear Jalinda? She wants to
Okay.
know why, if we loved it so much, why we moved back. So my story first, because I'll make it short and sweet. I was 23 years old, about to turn 24 when I moved down there. I turned 24 while I was down there. My alcoholism went into full-blown, complete alcoholism, as in wake up in the morning, have a drink, sneak drinks all day long, go to bed, have a drink. My mom eventually conned me back to Indiana because she paid for some schooling that I did. I actually am a licensed travel agent. Haven't used it. I don't even know if you're supposed to recertify those every year, to be honest with you. Never used it. And then there's like $3,000 that my mom spent. Yeah. I know, right? Everybody says that. Trust me, dude. I was not a good girl. You can ask hubby. He knows my story in
I know a
detail.
little bit of it.
No secrets, right, baby?
No secrets.
And so that's how I came back to Indiana. My mom conned me with school to get me out of that situation, which the night before I left Florida, raging farewell party, got on the plane the next morning, hung over like you would not believe. Still can't believe they let me fly. Like, I still smelled like an alcohol. I know I did. I know I smelled like a Jim Beam bottle for sure. And when I got home, I promised God that I would never drink again if he took away my love of the alcohol, and never felt the urge to drink again. Have I drank again? Yeah, God and I talk about that. Another story altogether. Shush, I know what you're
We do
thinking.
it in moderation.
But now I don't, if I have a drink, it's not for the same reasons. My alcoholism is very weird. I'll do that in another video if you want. Hubby, why did you move back?
Okay, so the reason I came back was
Oops, sorry.
somewhat like hers to some degree. I was 23. I was living in. I moved to Florida in the
Thinking about it, Pam. Working on
day after I graduated high school. I stayed there for a few years. I was around 23, I think.
Excuse me,
And
guys,
although I didn't
burping.
get into alcohol, I didn't like alcohol. I still don't.
They tried. They tried to.
They
turn me
tried.
on.
I don't do drugs either, so it wasn't drugs. But my issue was women. Got me in a lot of trouble.
My little horny toad.
Yeah, got me in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, don't poop on us.
My dad was
Oh,
living there,
stop.
was living in Florida. Yes, women. My dad was living in Florida at the time. And he didn't really want to deal with me at the time, and I don't blame him. So he shipped me back home, and it was my only choice was either to just leave where I was at and have
Sorry,
nothing,
dog.
or come back to Indiana where I possibly would have something. So yes.
Yes, very.
So I came back here.
Remember the first 5 years that we talked about earlier?
Yes. So I came back here, but my issues got worse. It didn't get better. My issues got a lot
A
worse.
lot worse.
But I did finally get them under control.
That's what happens
not by
when
my.
you have a.
It wasn't by my own, because I couldn't control it. Honestly, I couldn't. I tried, couldn't do it. But anyway, I finally got help. But yeah, my issues was women.
Just weird. A lot of us are. I'm
Well,
not gonna lie.
it's Indiana. You can't.
when you're stuck indoors for 9 months of the year,
Yeah,
what do you expect?
yeah.
It's too cold to go out in the winter.
But that's the
around
reason
here.
we both came back to Indiana.
So
We're much more adult now. I mean, back then we're older. Okay, I'm sorry, we're older. Yeah, it might be.
It could be.
We're older now.
Secret stuff said it's something about.
Of course, we've got each other, and
Oh my
we don't
God.
live like that anymore. So neither one of us,
Hi, James. Hi, California.
neither one of us would
James
have those
McIntyre's
problems.
here.
Hey, man, how you doing? How you doing?
Cherry, just so you know, from a psychologist point of view, men are not the only ones that suffer this. It's just more publicized with men, for some reason or another. It does seem to be a more genetic thing with men. However, women do it too.
Yeah. Go south, young man.
James said, "Aren't you pretty?"
Yeah.
Ain't he though? I love him.
So
And he did a lot of work, guys. It was hard for him to change that
it
about
was
himself.
really hard. It was
I mean,
difficult.
he did a lot of work.
And to be totally honest, and she knows this, the
No
last
secrets.
10, 12 years of the way I was, I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't fun. I didn't like it.
Oh yes, mommy.
It was
We are like
horrible.
always real. We don't lie.
We each pretty much know everything about our pasts and everything.
And
We
each
don't.
other.
I don't ever keep anything from her, even if it's I tell her
You're a
everything.
stalker. I don't think she's a stalker.
So anyway, that's why we're both here in Indiana now. And so we're just ready to go back to Florida and, you know, live out our
Jaden's
old
ready for us
age
to be back
in the
Florida.
sun and the beach.
I never thought it'd be the kid kicking us out. To be
Yeah,
honest,
Jaden's
Never
super
getting
excited about getting us out of that house too. So
Girl, you got to do it just once.
Nope. I'm okay.
Oh, there's that. Oh, dude, hurry, Bentley! Look on the trash can, guys. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. Where's the trash can? There it is.
it's
It's right here, buddy.
here.
Let me move.
It just flew off.
And it flew off. I hope you guys got to see that.
So
got us
yeah,
for me.
Cherry, we were actually saying that we would
Is it what you thought it would be, Mommy?
when we
Sorry, guys.
that's my time to take
Time
meds.
for his meds.
If we drive down, when we drive down there,
We'll talk some Disney here in just a minute,
we
Mommy.
will make sure we get in contact with you and we'll stop by and say hi. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll meet you somewhere, have some dinner or something. Disney plans. Where you're moving to. I think it says morning, but I think you mean moving to. Okay, so it's still kind of up in the air. We have a generalized area.
Yeah, it's called
Somewhere-
Florida.
Yeah, somewhere between Orlando and St. Pete,
Yes.
or a little south of that area, like,
Nothing north of St. Petersburg
and nothing as far south as like Fort Lauderdale or Miami. That's too far.
and too far south. And anyway, I've been to Miami. We don't want to live
Yeah,
in Miami.
we don't. I've been to Miami too. I don't care to go
Well,
there.
I've been to Little Havana. I don't know if I can go back to
Oh,
Little
it's
Havana.
okay. I understood what you meant, James. What'd you say?
I said I don't know if I can go back to Little Havana.
Oh, jeez, yeah. So anyway, I know I was thinking the same thing. Havana, ooh la la. Okay.
So
ow.
anyway,
So yeah, Disney stuff. Jolinda and I, Southern Florida, somewhere.
renting, we definitely will not be buying.
Yeah, definitely. Miami
don't-
is a mess.
We don't want to.
Jacksonville's too north.
We don't want to burden ourselves with responsibility.
We don't want a mortgage.
You know, no, seriously, we
No,
want to be as mobile as possible. That's why we really want the
Keep
RV,
sliding down. Sorry, guys.
because we don't. Even if we could move to Florida today, if we had a choice between moving to Florida today and living in a house or an apartment or something like that, or getting an RV and just traveling around, we would get the RV and travel around. Absolutely, that's
100%.
that is our absolute
That's our dream. goal.
dream to do. But
It's one of the reasons we're working so hard with our YouTube, especially his right now, because his seems to be doing a little bit better than, well, a lot bit better than mine.
there's a difference
'Cause we
between
want to get to a point
dreams
that we
and
can do this
reality.
stuff. I'm a crier and a hugger. Okay, well, I'm a germaphobe, so when I give you a 3-second hug, you can't be upset with me. And honestly, you can ask Cubs. You'll be like, oh my God, she touched me, because I don't do that. Right?
Nope.
I hardly ever hug my kid. You're the exception, and you know it.
So
My kids don't even get hugged by
But
me.
yeah,
that
if-
often.
if we
See,
could- if-
Jolinda keeps disappearing.
okay,
I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry.
it just keeps moving.
Yeah.
If we could afford an
Michael is still
RV,
here. Michael's still here.
we want an RV, and we understand it's a pain in the hiney in the butt there.
I
We
think
understand that
it's a
there's a lot of problems with it, but we would literally choose the RV life
In all
over anything
honesty,
else. But realistically, we can't
Every
afford to get
vehicle
one right
we've
now.
owned has had problems, so it's not like we're not used to vehicles with issues.
So, and like we've already said, you know, if we're going to be poor, because we're going to be poor no matter where we live.
We'll
I'd
do a
rather be
quick hug,
poor
Cherry.
in Florida than poor here in
Oh,
Indiana.
she thinks of us as all stars. I didn't see that in the original time she posted that. I had another thought. I was gonna the Disney stuff. So
Oh, we were talking Disney.
yeah. So we're still planning a big Disney trip for next year, late next year. Jolinda and I actually started. She's doing the Disney dance already. Jolinda and I actually started working on that.
We're just hoping
We
we're
gotta
living
redo
there.
it.
When
Yeah, we're
this
gonna have to
happens.
redo it because we forgot a couple of things we want to put in there.
Couple major things.
But that's okay. I mean, that's why we start planning so early anyway. And when that happens, SG will be coming down with them when they
Yes.
travel down to us,
Oh God.
and we will be staying on Disney's site, even though we're living near
Hopefully
there.
living there. Yeah.
Even though we're living
Okay.
there,
Yes, we're living there by next year. She says.
I'm gonna smack him.
You know what? We don't have anything here. I mean,
I don't have a job anymore
excluding
here,
the
so-
kids and the grandkids. I'm talking like
And my parents.
material stuff. I mean, material stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have a
We
reason to
have
be here.
No reason to still be.
I'm on disability. My disability will go anywhere in the United
travels with us.
States.
YouTube, we can do anywhere.
YouTube, I can do anywhere.
Etsy, I can do anywhere.
She doesn't-
Speaking of, there's a sale right now on my Etsy shop, guys.
She doesn't work right now, so we don't have any responsibilities that are absolutely keeping us here. If we could get
Oh, that's
into an
cool.
apartment or something in Florida tomorrow,
we would be
we would
gone.
be there.
Yeah.
So that's not, that's
That's-
not an issue. So
It's kind of cold out here.
no, it
No,
feels
it's just
great.
true.
Great.
So yeah, so we're hoping to be living in Florida somewhere next year by the time
You
of
put
this.
that word hoping in there one more time. I'm gonna sew those
Okay,
words
we
together.
will be living in Florida next year when this trip happens. So Jalinda and Michael, yeah, hopefully. So Jalinda and Michael are gonna. Jalinda and Michael are gonna have to drive down or fly or whatever. Oh yeah, we will.
Hey,
So
now.
and they're bringing little guy with them. So what? Little guy could be anybody. It doesn't have to be Seth Kyle Harris.
You can always do that. Older camper improvement. Oh yeah, I read that one
Richard
already.
Bentley.
What?
What?
He said the whole name.
What? What?
He said who SG is.
What?
Did you really?
What?
Did he really? I
Yes,
didn't even hear
he
him
did.
say
I'm
it.
gonna beat him.
I was trying to read.
I said it.
Yeah,
didn't
exactly.
necessarily.
Secret stuff.
I did not.
He did. He did.
I'm saying it
Oh,
didn't have to be
well.
him.
You
No.
know, at this point, y'all had it figured out anyway. I
You know what?
stink at keeping
Yeah.
that kind of secret. I'm horrible. I don't even know why I tried.
Seth's going to our next
I'm scared
Disney
to fly
trip.
him down.
Oh,
I'm more scared of
Yes,
me.
he did. They're all ratting me out. Look at that. Every one of
my
them.
people got my back. My people got my back.
So yes, Seth is going with us
Whoop,
on the next
Let's hope he doesn't
on the
watch
next
this.
one. So
whoop. Lighter,
lighter.
darker, lighter. Sorry, guys.
It's your camera.
My camera is adjusting to the light when
Yeah.
I move out of the way. It gets lighter behind us.
Okay, yeah. Well, he doesn't watch these anyway. He
Oh, thank you.
he might be sitting down watching it now because Shanae was supposed to hook him up last week to watch us, but it didn't happen. So maybe he's watching. So if he's watching, Seth, you're going to Florida with us when we go to Disney next time, buddy.
Who cares? What? Stop it. It goes way too fast. Who cares? I don't know that. Any
Oh, it's our grandson,
Seth, our grandson,
our
sweet pie.
oldest grandson.
I'm scared.
He
to
was
take
the one
him.
on Richard's video with the little boy. They were doing the camp out. And he
Michael
kept
just farted.
Jalinda Lou.
Oh, no, that's cool.
okay. And he's the one that kept saying, "Is it Javion? If you're watching this, subscribe."
Yeah,
It was so cute. And this is heavy log. It's a heavy log. You can't pick this up unless you're my papa. Yes, big lizards now, big snakes, especially in southern Florida.
Well,
Holy cow.
I'm just hoping.
You thought it was a stranger. A stranger danger.
I'm just hoping that wherever we move in Florida, that there's some
Did I get to
sort of
see a gator in my backyard?
that there's some woods and stuff nearby,
Sherry,
so I
Sherry,
can
don't feel
continue.
bad. We keep calling you Sherry, so I mean,
No, I don't. Yeah,
Don't feel bad.
I call you Sherry all the time.
And he's got me doing it now too.
I love snakes.
I don't mind snakes when they're outside.
I love them. As a matter of fact, I got yelled at. What was it, a month or so ago?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw cottonmouth, and I tried to get really close.
I'll never remember.
I
that,
got
Sherry.
super close to it.
Sorry.
People were yelling at me and calling me an idiot, which is true. I mean, it's stupid to walk up on a cottonmouth, but I did it
I don't know
anyway.
what that is. I don't know. What
It's-
it
A
is.
very poisonous
It's
snake.
the only
and he walked
poisonous.
up this close to it.
It's the only poisonous snake we have in the state
That's not true. We have rattlesnakes here in southern Indiana.
where we're at.
Well, you said in the state. You didn't say just here.
So
Do you
anyway,
remember that snake that
Stick
we
your
seen at
face
Mom
in the
and
camera and
Dad's
say,
you had to,
James.
like,
hey,
take it
stick your
away?
face in the
James,
camera and
want you
say
to stick
hey.
up here and say hello. Peace.
Sit up
Yeah.
here, sit up
I
here
love
for a
snakes.
minute.
They're awesome. They're awesome.
I love snakes. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're cool.
So I've kind of gone through a little bit more of the room and threw some stuff
Dude,
into
he's
the box.
struggling. I feel so bad.
I just haven't had time to do it because I've been doing other things. I've been working on
Yeah, you do.
a few videos and trying to get those done, and I've been out fishing and
Isn't that cool? I love that. Nature take care of nature. He
Been-
said they've got quite a few poison snakes in Tennessee, but then there's other snakes that eat the poisonous
yeah,
snakes.
and I've been working on
There's
a.
snakes that eat
I got
snakes
my
a lot.
tarp out, the new tarp that I haven't messed with yet. I got it, opened it up, got it outside, and
Oh,
sprayed it
dude.
down with some
Slivery thing.
water resistant stuff. And I did a video on that. It won't be up until beginning of next month, though.
I to get some fishes.
So,
Yeah, I want to get some fish.
but I've actually got videos
Got it.
already posted into the beginning of the first
eyebrows
week
do
of
that?
next month. I generally have 7-8 videos ready to go most of the time. She
I
likes
do
your
too,
shirt.
but they're all. Oh, thank you. We got these at
No, Michael.
Torrid like for.
Oh, it said Michael?
Michael shirt.
Thanks, I got that for him at Walmart. That was one of
Walmart.
his Christmas presents.
Cool.
You like my shirt? You like Michael's? I'm just messing with you.
Here's my shirt. Hanna-Barbera. How
How
cool
many
is
of you have
that?
ever been to Kings Island? Do you remember when they used to have a Hanna-Barbera land?
I remember Kings
And
Island.
they had a ride that was like, It's a Small World, where you rode through
Oh,
and it was Smurfs. You talk about an annoying song. I don't know if you guys remember the Smurfs theme song. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
bunch of la la la's.
Yeah, that's what you heard the entire time going through the Smurfs ride.
Well, it's better than.
Oh, thank you, Cherry. Thank you. I was kind of hoping Jalinda would wear hers because we actually both have the same one, but
He loves snake with barbecue on it. That
They're
sounds
tasty.
good.
They're tasty with barbecue.
I
I've
never
been
had
watching a
snake.
channel that
I'm
they
okay.
do a lot of
So are
catch
squirrels.
and cook. Ugh.
So a
I'm
rabbit.
okay.
Rabbits.
Ugh,
Rabbit's
okay,
delicious.
I'm
I'm
done.
okay.
What?
I'm out. You start talking about
I'm
eating
okay.
critters. I'm done.
She doesn't want to talk about eating critters.
Oh, I'm done.
You're not
Jalinda, I'm
done.
okay.
You're not done.
I'm okay.
Thank you for joining
All right.
us.
Thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
You have a wonderful time, even though you're working.
Aw, yeah. When they warned us of a
Hurricanes.
hurricane. Okay, so we've
We-
had a lot of people. What about hurricanes?
Yeah, we have
Ladies
tornadoes
and
here all the
gentlemen, we have
time.
tornadoes. You don't get a 3-day warning. You're lucky if you get a 3-second warning.
I sit out on the front porch and watch tornadoes
Michael
all the
makes me
time.
get in the bathtub
We used to,
every time.
and we both used to live in Florida.
Yeah.
And
Not
we
kidding.
were talking about that earlier. We both used to live in Florida. One day I was at work. I used to work at the St. Pete Clearwater Airport, and we were sitting there one night, and a water spout, which is basically
Tornado over
a
water.
tornado on water,
What?
came out of the Gulf, ran up into the tarmac, and almost smashed right into the building we were sitting there watching it in. And that was really exciting.
Nothing like watching your demise come at you and just.
Oh, I've
sit
done that a
there.
few times.
I know you have, you dork. Mister, I'm gonna walk up on a cottonmouth and.
Yeah, jump out of an airplane and just can't wait to die. So anyway, it came right up, and the lightning and thunder, well, thunder I guess didn't really matter, but the lightning was so close and so violent, it was actually turning the lights off
Aw,
that were out on the runway because
That's
the
sweet of
runway
you.
lights thought it was daytime.
thank you, Kim. Kim said she wished she had the money. She'd send it so we could come see her right now.
Oh well, that would be nice. You're not
Hi,
horribly.
Madeline.
Hey, you're not horribly far away from us.
I like that bag.
I mean, you're just, basically, United States wise, you're just down the block, really.
So cute.
Michael had to chase a bag. Their bag.
I'm
was
not
blown
exactly
away.
sure where Cherry is exact. I know what state you're in, but I don't know exactly.
She said we can call her Kim. So I'm trying to call her Kim
Oh.
so we can maybe remember it's not Sherry.
Okay.
That we keep
Oh.
saying.
So you said it was okay to actually call you by your real name.
Yes, she did. She
Okay.
said it earlier.
Okay. I'll try to do that then.
What's her name?
Kim. Okay. Yeah.
Both of us have horrible memories.
I have
so
horrible memories. Plus,
Mine's getting worse.
Shit.
I have YouTubers that I talk
Did you
to
see me? You were kind of like,
Bye,
semi-regularly.
Pam. It was
And
nice talking to you.
They don't
Thank
want
you.
their real names used, so I try not to use real names. And sometimes it confuses me, like,
Yeah, it's hard for us. Oh, thanks.
Exactly. Yes. She's outside. It's
And
amazing.
you weren't here earlier when we told whose idea it was. Been through tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons, earthquakes. Hey, we had an earthquake here.
We had a
It woke me up.
we had an interesting earthquake. We very rarely have
Bye.
earthquakes around here. So we were laying in bed, and literally you could feel the wave just going woo, like this right through the place.
Right
it was
through the trailer.
it
From one
was-
corner to the
yeah,
other.
it was.
diagonal.
But that's the only one I've ever been in.
Up.
I haven't had too much experience with that.
It ended up being like a 3.8.
It was small compared
And
to
we
what
had like this. It was weird because we
James
still
probably
had a,
used to.
Yeah, James, you're probably used to much larger ones. But we had like a thin layer of snow on the ground, like about a 1 inch even layer of snow on the ground. You could actually go out and see where the snow had cracked in places. It was
Yeah, it
like
was
looking
really
at
cool.
cracked China. It was really, really
It was
cool.
really cool. But that's the only one I've ever been in.
No, there was one when I was really little. We had it was like a 2.4, like they could barely even
I don't
register
remember.
it.
Well,
I remember sitting in our kitchen. This is when my parents lived in their old farmhouse.
only one I can remember.
Right. And I was looking at the doorway, and you could see the door jamb like wiggle like this. It was really
How was it doing?
wiggling like
Okay,
this.
okay, yeah.
He was doing the wiggle wiggle pose.
Oh,
Oh.
wiggle wiggle pose.
Aw, hi puppy doggy.
So
Oh my gosh, that one is so cute.
That was very energetic.
it's
Yes.
it's small.
Look, he's wanting to get to us too. He's like, I want to go over there. I want to go over there and talk to them. Aw.
So I was saying earlier, I've tried to go through some more of my stuff because, as we were saying earlier, Michelle and I really do plan on packing up and leaving
Sooner.
very
Mike is
soon.
doing some
So
spring
I need to.
cleaning.
I want to get rid of most of my
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
When I go out and
It's not
stay
bad,
out in the
yeah.
woods, I carry a large ruck, and usually it's
Not
packed
bad.
to like 60, 70 pounds
You
worth
and
of
my mom are
junk.
trying to help.
and I usually use less than 10% of everything that's in there. So what I really want to do is just get down to the stuff that I just use on a regular basis, and I don't really need any of the other stuff.
The problem is we're both having a little issue getting down to that. Now, I have done pretty good, I think, so far.
Well, there's
Just pretty
I'm-
much
one of the
getting
problems I'm having
Yeah,
is
that's true.
I've got a box out in the hallway from my room full of stuff that I'm throwing that
A
I'm
big box.
either through
sell or
sell or
donate.
give away or donate or something like that. But the problem is in the last handful of days I've been working on projects for YouTube and going out in the woods and
We
stuff,
haven't had time to sort through stuff again.
and I've needed some of that stuff. So
So it's very
it bothers me because I've always said everything that I have in that room has a purpose. Everything. Yes, 7.1. I've never been in anything that close.
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
But everything in that room
Would you go like this?
I feel like I could use and will need.
Yeah.
And usually I don't need it or want it until I've already gotten rid of it.
Yeah.
And I got rid of that tin can cook set that I made.
Oh, he's very upset
And-
about that because he didn't put that in a box for selling or donating.
I just threw that
He
away.
just threw it away, and now he's
And
very upset.
that's
about
that's really the only thing that bugged me. So I need to get me another number 10 can, which shouldn't be too difficult. But I threw away all my hangers, so I'm gonna have to get me another hanger, which probably won't be too hard to do.
it. Summertime, baby girl.
But
Let them play.
it bothers me because I know as soon as I get rid of something, I'm gonna need it later.
No, get down.
But I don't have to have it. It's just something I want.
Okay, it's been like an hour and 20 minutes.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to get off of here, guys. We're gonna pack everything
Jolinda's
up,
tripping out watching these kids over here play.
and she
we
wants
gotta take Jolinda down to swing.
Jalinda wants to go down and swing, so let's just take them with us.
Okay.
There's 8
Okay.
people still watching, so
Okay,
we're going to.
I'll take him with me to go swing.
let's go. Hold
Aw.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pack everything up because we're out here at the park. I'm gonna pack everything up.
I'll walk
Michael's
down.
gonna help, and we'll all
Well,
walk
I'm not
down
walking.
to the park
I'll
and
walk.
we'll
on.
play
Why don't
around.
we
You
just
guys,
drive down?
yeah, we're gonna drive down. That's what I meant.
It's like a 20-minute walk if I. Oh gosh. Okay, hold this and talk to them while I get out of this thing.
So speak
Supposed to talk to them.
Oh.
baby.
Hi.
Tell them about the swing you like.
Okay, so the swing that I like, it's not like a normal swing. It's like this big giant circle,